Don't forget your keys. You won't be able to leave without them anyway.
Oh, you still have to get that? Well, I will keep...
You can go ahead.
Yeah, I'll give the spiel. Yeah, I'm good at talking. That's what I do. That's what you pay me for?
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Lovely weather we're having, huh? Yeah. No battle, you know, can't go out and have fun. I guess you're stuck here under this tent looking at my ugly mug. I can at least be somewhat entertaining.
I agree with the ugly mug factor.
Can't help what I'm born with, but you know, this is my moneymaker.
You just have to stop chasing those parked neck trucks face first.
Yeah, but it's so cinematic, that's how I get my subscribers. You know what I always say, I think I told you guys this one. When life gives you lemons, film it, put it on YouTube, you'll get subscribers, then you can buy lemonade. So, how's everybody doing?
What?
Wet? Cold? Yeah. Bored? Last night was fun. If you didn't know, we were staying in this gypsy wagon looking truck up here, and the roof leaks like a sieve. So I was getting a shower all night, right? So I finally got out of the bed, and the Countess, she sleeps in a hammock. Yeah, so I put my blanket underneath her hammock, and I slept under her, that way she could shield me. She went to get a few more props out of the truck before we start the show. Now, most of you probably saw our show last year, right? How many of you have never seen one of our shows before? Oh, we got a lot of
people. Seen it from a distance. I never actually came under the tent.
Okay, you're in for a treat, because if any of you are familiar with like the old Coney Island sideshows, the traveling freak shows of the 30s and 40s, some of the stunts they would do in those shows, that's what we do. In 1946, there were over 800 independent sideshows traveling with various carnivals and circuses all over the country. Now there are 5 of us. We're one of 5 that are still plying the roads, trying to keep this dying art alive for future generations. Is it profitable? Is it fun? You better believe it. So, I have to give a disclaimer to cover, my backside and Pat's. Some of the things you're going to see tonight are extremely dangerous. Okay, we are trained professionals, and for the safety of you folks, do not attempt to recreate or reenact any of the stunts or activities. There you are. All right, are we ready to begin, Countess? We are. So I think I'll begin by offering the audience, because I'm a well-mannered and cultured gentleman, an hors d'oeuvre or a canapé. What we have here is mealworms and crickets. Would anybody like one? No? They're good.
When we fish out the cupboard.
Puts new meaning to the phrase, would you like some grub? It's dry though. It's very dry. I need something to wash it out. See, we're poor sideshow performers. I can't afford Windex, so I just go to Dollar Tree and buy this window cleaner here. I mean, it gets the job done. It gives a streak-free shine every time. Now, Countess, I haven't forgotten you. And I know you like more exotic food, so I brought you an emperor scorpion from the sands of Egypt. Stinger and all. You're looking kind of parched, Pilgrim. You know, I don't think they look entertaining. I think we need to kick it up a notch. Many of you may have seen one of these on television or on the internet. You know what that is? A bed of nails. What do you do with a bed? You lay on it. What you're about to see is incredibly dangerous. Do not try this at home. Starting in my homeland of Yemen, I traveled the world studying under swamis and yogis for years to be able to do this safely. If you try this, you will end up with a butt that looks like a colon. For comfort. So they know I'm not trying to cheat them, because I would never cheat the public. I'm a carny after all. The spices are good flavor. That's my friend. Talk about relaxing. Does this look dangerous? Anybody? A little bit? Get the board. Now, I would like a volunteer. You, ma'am. Come on. Don't be shy.
God bless.
You stayed extra long just to be able to see this show.
We did.
All right, I'm going to ask you to do something incredibly dangerous, okay? I want you to stand right on the center of this spiral. She will help you make sure you don't fall. All right, just a second. I'm ready.
God bless America. Oh, I can't.
I've had up to 300 pounds on me before.
I don't
You're
like
fine.
that yet.
Go on. You're fine. Hardly feeling it. There you go. Perfect.
Oh, yay. Clap, everyone. Oh, my God.
Oh, thanks for being a good sport. Give her another hand, everyone. All right, just when I was getting comfortable, I put my bed away. You know, people ask me what it's like to be a performer, to be in a sideshow. And I explain to them, it can be fun at times, it can be exhilarating, but it's a great trap. Like this. Anybody ever sit one of these and accidentally get their finger in it? You've done it. How did it feel? Did it feel anything like this? That's not very impressive, I know, because I'm a man, not a mouse, right? So we need to kick it up a notch. What do you think? You know what that is? A rat trap. Anybody ever got their finger in one of these? I don't recommend it. Ooh, these things make me nervous. Don't they make you nervous? You don't want to... No. Oh, believe me, it just keeps getting worse. What'd you expect? It's that kind of show. Some of you fellas out there, maybe some of you gals might have used one of these in the past. You know what they're used for?
Animal trap.
Sorry?
Animal trap.
It's an animal trap. This one is used for a game like raccoons and possums, right? Now we're getting into that territory I was talking about, where it entails the disclaimer not to try this at home. Unless you're a trained professional or an absolute idiot.
Oh my.
Let's try this fox trap. It looks more gentle, doesn't it?
They're watching a football game or something.
Yeah, they're watching you, man.
The timing could be.
That looks safe, doesn't it? Kind of makes you nervous. So long fingers. Oh. Yeah, that's starting to get a little sore. A little help. Now, if any of you that saw the show last year remember, I did this, right? And you all thought it was pretty amazing. But since then, I graduated. That's right. We're going to be doing this. All right, you ready? We'll help you with this. Go. Hold it. Hold it. Finicky. I want you a little finicky. Start letting out. A little gentle out. Nope. He doesn't like to sit. Go up a little bit. Go up a little bit.
Christopher Rodriguez, he's busted one, two, or
Nice.
he has speed. Reenactment supposed to be Reenactment speed.
The last time I did this, I broke 2 bones, I tore a tendon, and also I died. But it's okay, because I'm fine now. Ladies and gentlemen, the bear trap. Please help me get this thing off my hand. Alright, I got it. Left a mark. Oh. The bugs, they didn't fill me up. It's nothing but empty protein. You know, on a day like this, there's nothing like a hot meal. Am I right? It's good. It's good. But it gives me heartburn. Boy, I like this face.
Come on!
Now I have one more ridiculously stupid thing to do here before I turn the stage over to the Countess. Like the bit of Nels, you may have seen this on television, you may have read about it, saw it on the internet. There we go.
Come back, you can't
Now this is, in fact, glass. It's not plastic. It's not sugar glass. If anybody wants, they can come up and take a piece of this into their hand and see for themselves. This is, in fact, real glass, and it's real. No children. No I have insurance. What you're seeing here is automotive glass. Glass from a stained glass window that was broken. Beer bottles. Soda bottles. And these are human feet. Now, if anybody's walked through their house in the middle of the night and stepped on a Lego, then you know what real pain truly is. But I guarantee you have never done something unequivocally idiotic as what I'm about to do. My childhood heroes were Johnny Knoxville and Van Margera. Okay. Yes, you're hearing glass crunching under a human foot. So nice, so therapeutic. It's like a massage. Countess? Since you're a countess, why don't you count me out a number between 1 and 5?
Solid 4.
Oh, you want 4? Yeah. All right, do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And oh, no blood. I am sorry, no blood. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I may be a lowly working act in a sideshow, but I know talent when I see it. And this young lady is one of the finest magicians and escape artists I have ever known. And what you're about to see next is not necessarily shock art, but it is pure art, precision, and practice. Of the type that your grandparents and your great-grandparents would journey to theaters of cities long past to witness. She's been called the Houdini of our age. And my favorite moniker of hers is the Lady of the Rings. And she is about to demonstrate how she earned that nickname. This performance you are seeing dates back 3,000 years to the emperors of China, when court magicians, wishing to please their liege, came up with this unique performance. You're seeing it before your very eyes. But were the rings ever truly linked at all? Or was it all just an illusion from the start? I know. You know, we need some color on the day like this to bring out the color. What store? We want to see flowers, don't we? Oh, no. We want to see better flowers. We want a whole bouquet of flowers. This is such a gray and depressing, dreary day. We need something beautiful. So yeah, that's very nice. Flowers.
Now, David!
Of course there's always more. You should open a floral shop. Je ne sais pas. Ready to go. You know what? You're a very charming Countess. I bet you could charm anything. I bet you could charm a rogue.
Yeah, somebody else. He spit on me, Chris, at LSU game. Slurring. That was slick. I think I gave him some towels, so I'm patting my face right.
Now the Countess, I kind of deceived you a little. She is a very talented magician. But she too has become enamored with the shock arts. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a nail. It is about 4 inches long. It is made of steel. It doesn't telescope. It does not bend. I think we got it at Lowe's. But what it is isn't half as important as what it does, and what it does is so utterly terrifying that those of you with weak constitutions may want to look away. Countess, if you please. What you are about to see dates back to 1930s Coney Island. There's only a handful of people in the world who can do this without dying. You are watching as she drives this nail into the center of her skull, through the nose, through the sinus cavity, and straight into the medulla oblongata. That's scientific. This is educational, after all. Ladies and gentlemen. It gets far worse. Now, for the extraction. Watch as she draws the nail from the center of her brain, back through the sinus cavity, back out the nostril. Beautiful, Countess. Oh, wait. Okay, I thought it was blood, but it's snot. Gives you a piece of the sniffles, doesn't it? She always says it clears her up. Yeah. Well, you know what you're going to do then? You know what you're about to do. Dun, dun, dun. I know everybody was supposed to be this from the moment we brought it up on stage. You were wondering, why is there an electric chair? It's perfectly safe, don't worry. I wired it myself. It has state-of-the-art bus fuses. And this nifty little Frankenstein switch on the side. I'm sure that's up to code. Countess, if you will. Let's get you fit. Does anyone know why there's so many straps on an electric chair? It's not necessarily so that the prisoner doesn't escape. It's mainly because as an electrical current flows through the body, it can induce seizures and convulsions. And you just don't want that. Palms up. Are we comfortable? Enough? I know you don't like staying in that too long on damp days, so I'm going to go ahead and get this ready. Are we ready? Don't try this at home. You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? That is 120 volts, 60 hertz. That's science. And these are light bulbs, 100 watt, LED. They came from Walmart. Save money, live better. No.
Nice to see. It's been a long time. You're just as lovely as you used to be.
It'll be fine.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Famous last words. It's going to be one of those kinds of shows. This is not a trick straitjacket. I don't know if I have any like former current law enforcement or prison guards or anything out there. Anybody? Yeah. This came from KUB Straitjacket Company. This actually from a law enforcement supply warehouse. Do they look familiar?
Yes, a little bit.
Yep. What'd you think I was gonna get in it? You think I'm crazy? Sure.
Ow!
Well, I don't want to cheat the public.
I gotta have a spine.
No, you don't. Are you good? You need a hug? Well, hug yourself. And that one. I'm not going to do that one all the way.
I'm glad I'm not a man.
All right. That's good. That's good.
That's good.
That's good. Yeah.
I got a question.
What's that?
What do you think Cat would think if I just took off running through the field like this?
You would think it's a perfectly normal day with you around. Now, Houdini did this in about 3 minutes. Let's see how long it takes to count this shadow. It reminds me of my youth. I used to be double jointed. And then as I got older, they all fused together into one giant unibone. I've always wondered about this. Does it require some dislocation of the shoulder?
For some people, maybe.
Somebody's still in the car.
This sounds like it.
Come on, Countess, you can do it. Use all parts of the body.
Get over here and watch.
We are absolutely not instructing you on what to do if you ever find yourself in a straitjacket in a padded room.
Oh, that's
Because I know that could never happen to anybody out here.
Andy, take him with you. Yeah.
You got it.
I'm stuck on a couple of points.
On what?
Here, yes.
Oh yeah? Yeah, we must remain a little bit modest. This isn't one of those shows. Save that one for the biker rally we're playing. No, you're good. First time she's ever done that in a corset. I think that's like another level, isn't it?
Yes. Probably why the foot in the back holding so bad.
No, you want to compare one of your other tricks here while I talk. Now, as I said, ladies and gentlemen, we're one of the last traveling circus sideshows left in the country. We travel all over the region. We play festivals, fairs, conventions, that sort of thing. Recently, we haven't been able to take the Dime Museum out as much as we wanted to. This is the kind of thing that has a lot of overhead to it, and that's one of the reasons you don't see these so much. You're constantly on the road, you're constantly doing gigs, and you're making just enough money to get you to the next gig. Many times I've woken up in the back of our gypsy wagon and went, what town is this? You know, the Bob Seger song, Turn the Page, starts playing in your head as you're driving down the road. So, if anybody would like to donate to us to help us keep the show on the road, we would be grateful. If you don't want to donate but want to help out in other ways, just look us up on YouTube at Dr. Drake's Exhibition of the Bizarre and subscribe to us. And if you want, join our Patreon. We have a Patreon where you can donate $5 a month, $10 a month, whatever you want to donate to help us keep doing what we do. We have a nice show on YouTube, by the way. We just got back from doing a collab with this great gal up in New Hampshire. Taught her to do the Annie Oakley trick shot over the shoulder with a hand mirror. Good stuff. Now, is there anything else you would like to do with these fine people? Oh, I will hold it for you. It's an empty bowl. She wants me to hold an empty bowl. Sometimes you have to stop and smell the roses. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our rather short show on this rainy day, and I hope you enjoyed it. What you saw goes back 200-300 years or further. Some of the tricks you saw today were performed before Egyptian pharaohs. They were performed before Chinese royalty. Some of these tricks you saw were things that your grandparents, your great-grandparents, your great-great-grandparents saw when they went to circuses, when they went to carnivals. George Washington himself was actually an avid fan of the circus in the late 1700s. A lot of people don't know that. Bart started his circus, of course, and that went down in history as the greatest show on earth, but he was by no means the inventor of the show. That has its roots way back in human history because, am I right, everybody likes to be entertained? Yeah. Everybody likes the mysterious, the macabre, everybody likes to be a little grossed out at times. And that's why we do what we do. We do this for you fine folks. Take a bow, Countess. Thanks for coming and subscribe.
Like, subscribe.